Deep under the Pacific, something is beating like a heart where no heart should exist. A ring of hydrothermal chimneys sits on a black, frozen plain, and every 20 minutes the field pulses. Not just steam, not just heat. A coordinated wave of chemicals, pressure, and low-frequency sound sweeps out like a ripple from a drum. At first, scientists thought it was geology, a vent hiccuping, but the pulses matched the behavior of creatures above it. Worms extend, crustaceans swarm, bacterial mats glow and then dim. Entire communities appear to synchronize to a rhythm that comes from the seafloor. Then things got weirder. Autonomous drones mapped the pulses. They found them traveling for miles, steering plumes of mineral-rich water into precise corridors. Plankton blooms ignited on those corridors, spawning events timed to the rhythm-produced offspring that survived at rates far higher than random chance. So what is pulsing down there? One possibility is a geological metronome, a cycle of convection and collapse in a complex vent system. Another is chemistry. Oscillating redox reactions in vast mats of microbes can produce periodic releases of gases and nutrients. But the scale here is enormous. The signal is amplified. It feeds back. It coordinates. Imagine microbes not as lone cells but as a network. Imagine their chemistry nudging mineral flows which alter currents, which then cue animal behavior that feeds the microbes. A feedback loop emerges. A pulse begins to look like a message. When a new pulse started after a small quake, 1,000 lobsters clustered along a ridge that never hosted them before. When researchers measured genes switched on during pulses, entire communities activated the same survival programs at once. It looked less like random survival and more like synchronized decision-making. Could an ecosystem, through chemistry and flow, become a kind of distributed brain? Not a brain of neurons, but a brain of feedback loops, mineral, microbe, water, animal, each part amplifying the others until a pattern takes on purpose. This rewrites how we think about intelligence. It suggests that life can coordinate at a planetary scale without brains, using physics and chemistry as channels. It also forces a question. If the deep ocean can pulse and command life, what else is whispering in the dark? If this beat unsettled you, imagine how little we've heard. Follow the rhythm. Subscribe for the next dive into the planet's secret systems and the strange ways life learns to talk back. Subscribe now and don't miss the next deep secret.